Miles was born on May 4th, 2012, and he was perfectly happy and healthy, and we were so excited to meet him. I remember laying in the delivery room. I had a C-section, and they told me that Miles was literally off the chart in height, and he was a big guy, even though he came pretty early. I remember the first second I looked at him, I was worried about the shape of his head, and for the duration of our time at the hospital, they kept assuring us that it was just his sutures had kind of crossed and that they would retract back naturally and he would be fine. So we kind of, just continued that immediate bliss of having your baby and being so excited about that. I think as a mom, you always want to believe that your baby is perfect and you see your baby as being perfect, and that instant when you realize that maybe something isn't perfect is probably the hardest thing I've ever had to deal with as a mom. We were able to get a CAT scan right away and met Dr. Andrews. He walked us through the procedure, what was going to happen, explained to us that while this was extremely scary for us, that what we were dealing with would not be scary for him, and that this is what he does, this is why we found him and why he found us, and that Miles was going to be just fine. Every time I would have a concern, Dr. Andrews gave me his email address. He told us to call anytime, day or night, and he would get in touch with us and make sure that we felt good about what was happening. And I don't think anything prepares you for a 5.5-hour procedure with your child, but I knew that it was the right thing for Miles, and I think Pete and I both knew when we dropped him off that no one there was going to let something bad happen to Miles. Can't tell that anything's ever happened to this little fella. So we definitely felt like we made the right choice, and our care was just from start to finish unparalleled. It was amazing. So that's kind of Miles' story. I said right after this I would stand at the top of a mountain and scream, go to KU Hospital for any of your needs, because it's been an incredible experience for our family. And both Pete and I being affiliated with the university, we always knew the med center was there and the hospital was there, but we had never gotten to experience that firsthand, the care that it's bringing to the region. And it was an incredible and awe-inspiring experience. It was just, I would tell everyone who would listen it's an incredible facility, and we've had nothing but phenomenal care.
All of our fears were kind of almost swept away from the moment we walked into the hospital that morning at 6 a.m. And we met the very first receptionist at registration. It was just a perfect experience.